awaited address by our esteemed guest of honor. Let me invite co-convener and faculty PGDM Ms. K. Chaitanya to introduce today's guest of honor, Shri T. Bogeshwar Rao Garu. Ma'am, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm pleased to introduce Sri Bogeshwar Rao Tanubuddi Garu, a visionary entrepreneur, esteemed coach, and accomplished author. Mr. Rao's illustrious career is marked by excellence and dedication across a variety of fields. He is the chairman of the TBR group of companies, which encompasses TBR Educational Society, TBR Infra Private Limited, Ramya Enterprises, and Arin Fashion Shopping. His educational background includes MA in English and Public Administration and an LLB. With the extensive expertise in networking, communication, leadership development, people management, and infrastructure development, Mr. Rao has made significant contributions in each of these areas. Mr. Rao's career began with his service in the Indian Air Force from 1978 to 1993. Following this, he transitioned to the legal profession, practicing as an advocate from 1993 to 2001, and serving as a legal advisor to the Ex-Servicemen Association. His commitment to social causes is evident through his leadership of the Sainik Welfare Mutually Aided Cooperative Society. As an entrepreneur, he has excelled as the Managing Director of TBR Infra Private Limited since 2009, overseeing toll operations, highway maintenance, and security services. In his current roles, Mr. Rao serves as the chairman of the National Ex-Servicemen Coordination Committee, recognized by the Ministry of Defense, Government of India. His political and social engagements include being a state executive committee member for the BJP in Andhra Pradesh and holding significant positions with the Andhra Pradesh Unaided Private Schools Association. Additionally, he is the chairman of the Hospital Development Society at PHC, Mudunuru, and a member of Directors Advisory Board for the Department of Sainik Welfare, Government of Andhra Pradesh. He is also the founding General Secretary of the Air Veterans Association. An accomplished author, Mr. Rao penned TBR The Unstoppable Autobiography and hosts Sunday webinars on 71 war heroes and Wednesday webinars on Unstoppable Air Warriors. His dedication to coaching, mentoring, and job creation, along with his interests in reading, writing, yoga, fitness, and travel, makes him an inspiration to many. So please join me in welcoming Sri Bogeshwar Rao Tanubuddi. So please.
A fresh good afternoon to all the vibrant students, distinguished faculty members of the most happening MBA College of Hyderabad, and my dear friend, ex-colleague, your Vice President, Dr. Mohan Rao Garu, then Professor Madan Mohan, the convener of this program, Srikant Garu, Dr. Srikant Garu, Professor and Principal of these institutions, Dr. Jayashree Garu, Associate Dean and Convener of these institutions, and Mrs. Chaitanya, who spoke so well of me. Thank you, Mrs. Chaitanya, for your wonderful words about me and my journey. And also Dr. Chinmay, Assistant Co-Convener, Professor Gayatri, Co-Convener, then to the management of Vishwani institutions. So congratulations to all the outgoing members of this great college of Hyderabad. And I feel it's a great privilege and honor to be able to come and share some of my stories so that I may not be able to shift your paradigm in respect of the technological innovational aspect. At least I can inspire your mind that being born at the low humble stage, how a person can grow from being a village boy to the different phases of the life. So three main phases: being a successful soldier, then successful professional as an advocate for 10 years, and all the more most relevant to is the successful entrepreneur for the past 23 years. So that is my journey. In fact, I have chosen some words of my career. I was empowered by the Indian Air Force as a soldier, enlightened by the advocacy as a practitioner for 10 years, and enriched by the journey of an entrepreneur for the past 23 years. So my story, as Mohan Rao Garu said, is that of a village boy, rustic village boy, born in a Pakka village to the poor parents, totally illiterate. They don't know even how to read and write, and used to work in the fields day in and day out. And in my childhood, I used to go to the field to work as and when there was no school during holidays. That is the beginning of a small boy about 65 years back. Now, what transformed my life at the different phases of life, I would like to share with you, so that if a small village boy without any proper education, without knowing English, how he can succeed in his life. So passing of 10th class was the most crucial thing for our neighborhood people there. So by the grace of God, I must give the credit to my teacher who guided me, who provided me the education by taking him into his house, providing electric bulb kind of lighting in his house. I was reading in his house because I didn't have a proper house. It was a thatched house. No current, no water facilities. Then I used to read some kind of small lantern kind of thing. And for reading in a better way, I used to go to my teacher during my high school days, only for reading. So I owe my gratitude to my teacher. Had he not, in fact, supported me in those initial days, I would have remained in my own village, eking out my livelihood by working in the fields. And so I have so many my classmates, friends who are still working in the field at the age of 65, struggling to get the survival, mostly depending upon the old age pension, that is the status. So what changed my life? Passing 10th class gave me one step to go closer to the some kind of livelihood. So after passing 10th, I also passed intermediate in CEC. Then after intermediate, I got a chance to appear for Indian Air Force. Okay. Just the. Okay. Sorry. Can you hear me? I feel comfortable being free from the mic. So, yeah, after passing intermediate, many of my friends, they were trying to apply for Indian. I didn't know what is about Air Force also. That was the status. So some of my friends were applying for Indian Air Force. airman recruitment. So seeing them, I also applied. So came to Hyderabad from my native place, that is Tadepalli Gudam, West Godavari district, about 500 kilometers from here. So that was 1978 when I came to Hyderabad for the first time for appearing for Indian Air Force recruitment test. There are so many people at that recruitment center, Begumpet here only, if one can see Begumpet station. So seeing so many people, I said, it will not happen. I can't make it. I can't pass because so many people are there. People from different places, schools and towns, they've all come for appearing the examination. So I did not have any hope. Every day there used to be morning examination, evening result. Be it a kind of English, mathematics, test of reasoning, other battery of personality tests. The test went on for about almost 1 week. I think about 800 people or so came those days in the first day. Second day it became 400. Third day like 200, 150. Finally there were only 8 people who got selected. So fortunately I was one of them. So that is the beginning of a village boy entering into the portals of our services to become an air warrior. Fortunately, so my life got totally transformed beyond any recognition because of the power of Indian Air Force, power of association. It's a wonderful place for anybody to grow immeasurably. So such is, I still owe all my achievements to my mother, Indian Air Force. Had I not joined in Indian Air Force, as I said in the beginning, I would have been working in the fields even at the age of 65. So still that is the change. In fact, what you are talking about, paradigm shift, being a village boy to that empowered soldier, patriotic soldier, I became, and my paradigm totally shifted from that of a village boy to that of a brave soldier. Soldiering is not so easy. I think soldiering is only profession which asks for the what? Not simply conscientiously kind of thing. So even at the, what is that? We are ready to lay the life for the sake of country. Only soldiers can do it. Not even the President and Prime Minister of India or the Supreme Court judges don't take that oath. Only soldiers will take. Won't you give the credit for that? You should feel proud. I really feel proud of serving our motherland in my youth for 15 golden years of my life. So where I got really transformed, and none of my classmates became a postgraduate. None of my class, out of 60, nobody except me, because of Indian Air Force. Because it gives us lots of opportunities for the growth. It grooms us, it trains us, it nurtures us, it empowers us, it encourages us by the wonderful society of people, all like successful people, or winners, quality people. So there is a saying, if you are surrounded with the winners, you are bound to become a winner. That is the platform given to me by the Indian Air Force. So hats off to my Indian Air Force all the time. And I also feel proud of saying that Mr. Mohan, Dr. Mohan Rao Garu is the product of Air Force. So such a wonderful place, totally positive mental frame of people. You hardly find any negativity in the mindset of the people working in the Air Force, and for that matter defense forces. So normally mindset of the defense people is not suitable for entrepreneurial journey, but mine is an exception. I will tell you how and why. So because of the Air Force, I never stopped learning. I served in Air Force for 15 years. Out of 15 years, I continued my studies for 12 years without any stoppage. I did my BA from Punjab University. It's also wonderful to go to different states, be with the different cultures of, wonderful cultures of India in Punjab. I did my BA from Punjab University. Then I did my MA Public Administration from Hyderabad, Vishwani University, because I was posted in Air Force Academy, Dundigal, for about 5 years during 1986 to 90. So thereafter, I was so passionate about learning English. It has been my dream throughout my life. Though I was working in the telecommunications, I did not enjoy good English in the starting of my life. I was from Telugu medium. So it was very difficult for me even to complete one sentence without any mistake in the starting my journey. So I used to wonder how people are talking so fluently, so nicely. Even I used to feel jealousy of 3 years kid talking so fluently in English because I did not know English that time. So that is the starting of my journey. So of course I do something and to develop my own communication skills. I was so shy in nature, and I always used to feel shy, or you can say totally an introvert, not able to speak even anything to anybody. Even when I had the doubts during my school days, I was never able to get up and ask for the clarity of the doubt. Such is my fear or shyness. So Air Force changed everything. So during those 12 years, as I said, then thereafter my dream was to do PhD in English. I think it's a dream was PhD in English. So I got transferred from here to Bagdogra, West Bengal, Chinmaya's native state, and Bagdogra is a nice place also. I was looking for doing PhD in English. There we have North Bengal University, very close to our campus, 4 kilometers away. But I was not finding any suitable guide for that. Meanwhile, there was an opportunity, a notification for doing LLB. So I thought, if not English, let us go for LLB. So I did LLB, and I had a dream of, I have throughout my life, I have been an average kind of student. Some of you may be average, may be thinking we may not be able to succeed in life. I was a backbencher during my school days. But none of my students or classmates succeeded as much I succeeded being a backbencher or being an average boy. So at one time I felt I have been getting only second class up to second class. BA second class, English MA second class, MA Public second class. Now finally I thought why not first class? So I tried, I strived, I put in a lot of efforts as I dreamed of getting it. So I fulfilled my dream of getting first class in North Bengal University in LLB. So mine is one of the only two first classes in the university. So I was taking care of my family, doing my Air Force duty, at the same time doing the regular LLB course. And once I dreamed of it, once it became a burning desire, my point is, if you dream of anything, and if it becomes a burning desire, you are bound to achieve it. So I also achieved it. So that's the thing. So after getting this degree, normally there is always a lot of confusion after doing 15 years of service, whether to continue or not to continue. So people in the crossroads. So making a decision at this is very difficult. But because of my LLB professional degree, I took a bold decision. Okay, enough is enough. Let us quit the services and do my own and help our people, parents at my hometown. So that's how I switched over to professional life from being a soldier after 15 years. So I enjoyed my soldier journey. I have no regrets at all. In fact, it helped me a lot for my growth. So even during normally people don't take decisions, are so scared of taking any decision or risk. So having a service, having a family, then if you leave the service, you cannot survive. Getting education for the children, taking care of the family is a difficult issue. But once you are prepared for it, you don't have to worry about it. I was prepared by way of continuous learning. So by learning more, people say we can By learning more, we can earn more. So some of you may be completing, what is it, MBA now, but that's not, is that the end of your career or studies? It should not be. Never stop learning. One of the main factors my growth is to continue learning only, whatever the subject it may be. So even today also I am learning. So I am now appearing for MSc Psychology, second year now. So now in fact I have a class now, online class from 2:30 onwards. So even at the age of 65, I have been learning, and learning has been my strength, which enabled me for my growth. So never stop learning even after MBA also. So I should also tell my daughter is also did her MBA from International University, that is Nanyang Business School, Singapore, after doing BTech in Vishwani. So she did some software, she served in the software company for TCS for 2.5 years. One fine day she called me saying that, "Daddy, I am quitting the job." I got shocked. Why? No, I want to do MBA. Why, you are comfortable settled? No, I want growth in life. So for that I want to do MBA. So she appeared for GMAT examination. Finally she got selected in the Nanyang Business School, Singapore, and Waseda University, Japan. It's a double MBA program. She was selected. She passed the exam and leading a blessed life in Singapore, now settled in Singapore. And my journey started from the village. So her journey started directly from at the international level. So for that also I can say, whatever the decisions we make in life, they are bound to determine our destiny. So many people have so many doubts to take a decision. So I request, take a decision from time to time, because whatever the decisions you take, they will only determine your destiny. So at one point I was thinking, why should I not get my daughter married? Because she is comfortably settled after studies. Why should I send her to the MBA by spending 40-50 lakhs? With the same money, I should get my daughter married and lead a happy life. So normally every father thinks like that. But I had my paradigm shifted to that of the growth of the daughter. Okay, so let her study. Then I gave the permissions to study. Whatever the money I had, I wanted to spend for her studies instead of marriage. So it so happened, after 1 year of her exam, MBA studies, one fine day again she called saying that, "Daddy, how are you and all?" Okay, fine. So good news for you. What is that good news? She said, "I got some scholarship." Okay, scholarship may be something, maybe some thousands kind of thing. She said, "No, sometimes some people give only 25%, 50%, sometimes even 100%. So finally she said that she got 100% scholarship from Asian Development Bank for all the tuition fee, that is about 30 lakhs. I never imagined that such a facility exists, but it has become reality. So that's what I say, if you take right decision at the right time, the whole universe will help you. So that's what we should learn from it. So never doubt or fear your potentialities, greatness. Every human being has the greatness. So I should be one of the examples for you, how I started so humbly, now providing employment. As on date, there are more than 4,000 employees working in our company. But I am not a management guru like you all. I did not do MBA. I did not do doctorate. But all I did was, I was prepared to take any opportunity that comes in my way. So when the opportunity meets the what? When the preparation meets the opportunity, it becomes a success. So it has become like that. I was fully prepared, even though I served in Indian Air Force for good 15 years. People may think, फौज में तो अच्छा से क्या खाना खाता है, पीता है सोता है करके. But I'll tell you may be surprised, I am a teetotaler. I have never touched drinks during my military service also. I used to focus total all my time on studies, learning process. So that only made me so different from all other people. So I feel so proud that we conducted such a national event, even with the support of your Vice President Dr. Mohan Rao Garu. He is our treasurer there because of his financial background. I was the General Secretary, wherein we conducted a national level felicitation ceremony of all the 1971 war heroes. Government did not do it, only we, some people got together and conducted here in Hyderabad itself. What is that? Ravindra Bharati of Hyderabad, where we felicitated more than 300 war heroes of 1971 during Swarnim Vijay Varsh, 50 Golden Jubilee celebration of 71 war. So I enjoyed that journey so much. We used to conduct webinars of all the great war heroes, particularly fighter pilots, how they fought the war, how they entered into the Pakistani territory, how they bombarded their oil tanks, railway tracks, military establishments, sometimes how they got shot down by the enemy aircraft guns, and how they fell into the Pakistani territory, how they were captured, how they were tortured, how they were put in the jail for solid 1 year. So we are living a happy life, pursuing our dreams of studies only because some of our soldiers are guarding us day in and day out, irrespective of whether it is or icy land or desert or day or night, whatever it is. So we must all be grateful to the soldiers all the time. Wherever I go for speaking, I keep saying one thing: be expressive. Express your feelings. If you don't express, if you suppress your feelings, where will you go? If expression suppressed is depression. So wherever it is, you have that Josh. You may not go to border and fight. At least when the topic comes, you should have the gratitude of acknowledging those great deeds. So anyway, so that I keep saying to the youth also, if you don't express and if you suppress, you will go into depression. Depression may lead to suicidal behavior. So there is, so let us express our feelings of whatever it is. So finally, okay, I enjoyed that journey. Even Air Marshal, Lieutenant General means equivalent to Director General of Police. Those kind of people were honored by bringing them across the nation. Guwahati Gavachu, Srinagar Gavachu, Chandigarh, then Madras, Bombay, and so many Veer Chakra holders, decorated heroes were felicitated. What is my stature in the defense? My rank is so low. It's like, I was a sergeant in Indian Air Force. Sergeant means like a head constable in police department. But whereas we invited, we felicitated DGP type of people by our own funding, our own arrangements. So such is the greatness of our people. And I would like to tell you that nobody can succeed by himself. All the students can remember, you can never succeed by yourself. When can you succeed? Every successful person has we can succeed only with the support of a team. So we should maintain and nurture the good friendly relationships, a team building spirit, whatever the position you may have, but you should always look for the support by your team. So today I am here having more than 4,000 workforces because of my team. We should have, even management has a team. The team officer taking care of all the activities. Like that, So always try to maintain excellent public relations with all the people. So, or you can say networking, or surround yourself with successful people. So that is one of the great mantras of success. For my success also, there are some people who guided me or who helped me throughout my journey. Without the help of right people at the right time, nobody would succeed. So maintain good networking type of things, or maintain your good circle of reference, maybe 4 or 5 mentors or counselors, whatever it is, so that they can always guide you, encourage you and hold you responsible for what are the dreams you have in your life. So of course I have also done one course in certification of life coach or success coach. So with something. So I have learned that you should always be surrounded with good people and always get rid of the toxic people. Toxic, I think you can understand. People who will never help us anything. Even if we have some wish to do something, they will always come and spoil your spirits. I think it's most essential for you also to get rid of all these toxic people from your life. These people could be your own relatives, could be your own friends, could be anybody for that matter. If you can avoid them. If you can't avoid, minimize spending time with them, so that you want to grow in your life. They will not in any case they won't grow. They will not allow you also to grow out of jealousy, whatever it is. So to be a successful person means to be associated with the good quality people and to get rid of the toxic people, like that. So because of so many people down my journey helped me for my growth. So I am telling you out of my experience. So then finally, after being a successful advocate, final phase is that of an entrepreneur, for which I think everybody wishes to know about how many of you want to know about the entrepreneurial journey? Students? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. How many want to become employees? Because I enjoyed both the lives, being an employee and being an employer. I can tell you the difference of both. How many of you want to become employees? No? I think good motivation is given from the college, so that everybody will become a kind of entrepreneur. So in fact, entrepreneurial journey is not a cakewalk. So sometimes you have to work throughout the day, sometimes 24 hours a day. So during my initial stage of entrepreneur, I used to work for 20 hours per day. Getting up early in the morning, 5 o'clock, going for all the activities, and again coming to bed maybe 1 o'clock kind of thing. Sometimes early morning again, that is the thing. So it is really tiresome, challenging, and sometimes the problems are so harsh. చెప్తాం కదా, పేగుల్ని టైప్ ఉంటాయి కదా, హార్ట్ wrenching difficulty you have to face in order to become a successful entrepreneur. It's not so easy. But once you get settled being an employer, there is nothing to look back. Even suppose I have both the things. One of my colleagues served in the Indian Air Force for good full years of 40 years of service. Being a good employee in the Indian Air Force, came as a flight lieutenant officer outside after 40 years. So with a pension of nearly 1 crore rupees, retirement benefits of 1 crore rupees. So now he is getting a pension of about 70,000 rupees. So that is being an employee for life. So I was also employed for 15 golden years. Thereafter 10 years as a professional. I enjoyed my professional journey also, being a successful lawyer. And finally, I now leading a blessed life because of the entrepreneurial journey. Being a good employee yeah, you can express your appreciation now. So normally for the employee, getting 1 crore is a very big thing. So many cannot make it to that level. Maybe some people may make it to 30 lakhs, 50 lakhs, depending upon their employment status, bags of 1 lakh, 1 crore. So now I also, when I got retired from Indian Air Force, after 15 years I got 1 lakh 10,000 rupees. That is in 1993. So I put it in the bank like that for children education. So now in my journey, after having established and become a successful person in my journey, okay. So whatever he has earned throughout his life, that 1 crore rupees retirement, 70,000 pension, how can an entrepreneur enjoy? Can anybody do any guess? Employee got so much, what do you expect to get being an employer? Any guesswork? How do you want to enjoy your life being an employer? With pension, retirement benefits that you won't get, how do you want to enjoy? I have been enjoying my life by creating more than 10,000 jobs in the course of 23 years of my journey. Earning money doesn't give you the ultimate happiness. Seeing others being benefited by your activities, or having a wonderful career, or leading a happy life, taking care of the parents, or taking care of the children education, so that will give you the ultimate happiness. That is a kind of fulfillment that only entrepreneurial people can only enjoy, as I have been enjoying, by creating jobs, giving jobs, and creating wonderful career for so many people. Even as of today, our TBR Infra Private Limited is operating in 13 different states across 40 different projects. I am not saying it to impress you, only to inform you, to inspire you that what a small man with no background can do in his lifetime. With a proper kind of mindset, determination, and all the more important, even in my issue, the only my strength is not a technological savvy, but total integrity in my activities. Integrity is the seed of, there is a saying, integrity is the seed of success. So if you maintain the integrity or honesty, people start trusting you, believing you, and doing business with you. If you go for the shortcut methods, quick fix methods, then you cannot survive or you cannot grow in life. So many thousands of people were given the opportunity of managing the toll plazas across 500 toll plazas in the country. Only TBR started the journey about 23 years ago with only 3 months contract. My contract was only for 3 months. But that 3 months has gone 23 years only because trust factor, integrity. So we have been collecting in all our projects more than 7 crores money per day that we have been doing for quite throughout the journey. Collected more than 25,000 crores. It's not the question of collecting crores, collecting without any blemish, with total reputation, name and fame. So that only helped us to grow our business. Otherwise, many people came and gone, so nobody knows where they are today. Even though they enjoyed higher position services, some colonels, brigadiers, all those were given the opportunities, but nobody stayed because of this factor. So remember, if you have to grow your life, you have to maintain the relationship with so many people, maintain a networking and all. The only factor which helps you is not your background, family background, your integrity, right? So maintaining integrity is very essential for our growth. For maintaining integrity is not so easy. We had to face lots of difficulties, challenges, defeats, setbacks, pains, police cases, criminal cases, but we never budged. We never swerved from our the path. Our path was so clear. So we maintained integrity. Our integrity enabled our client to increase their revenues, daily revenues, from 28 lakhs to the collection. Collection is 28 lakhs per day at one plaza. Now from 28 lakhs, we have taken it up to how much? 78 lakhs per day. So that is the level of integrity we maintain despite facing lots of challenges. We never budged from the way. We never changed, remained same. So that helped us to reach this level even after 23 years. Now, I was totally, I missed the subject. Being an entrepreneur, what is the benefit? Okay, you can create jobs, you can feel fulfillment of life, and also you can leave a great legacy to your family members. Now, I have given the gift of CEO. So many people may dream of becoming a CEO. I gifted, like taking out my pocket, CEO to my son on his last birthday. Because I am an entrepreneur. I am the boss of all the business empire. I can do whatever I want. I wanted to give him, I have given him as a simple like a chocolate. So, and I'm coming to the last point. So he was enjoying with 1 crore and 70,000. So that 1 crore money, whatever he has earned for 40 years of his throughout his life service, being an entrepreneur, I can say that I can earn that 1 crore in 1 month, if not 1 year. That is the greatness of entrepreneur. Got it? I think you did not. Did it strike your mind? I think reaction is not there. I hope you did not understand. So, 1 lakh and 1 crore అనేది ఎంటర్ప్రెన్యూర్ అయితే ఒక్క నెలలో సంపాదించుకోవచ్చు, లేదు 1 yearలో సంపాదించుకోవచ్చు. దానికోసం అలా ఓకే తెలుగు మేబీ డిఫికల్ట్ ఓకే. సో యూ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ టు వర్క్ త్రూ అవుట్ యువర్ లైఫ్ for that much of money, sacrificing your family, sacrificing your happiness, joy, enjoying with friends. So entrepreneur has the benefit, apart from facing all the challenges, he has the advantage of earning any amount of money within a limited time, apart from creating jobs. Now you can say becoming, getting a seat in IIM is a difficult thing. Am I right or wrong? IIM. Is it easy or difficult? So only maybe 2, 3, 5% may be getting seats at the level of IIM. So I am not a management guru, but being an entrepreneur, I had the privilege of engaging or hiring the services of the IIM Bangalore candidate. That is the benefit of employer. You can employ IIM. You may not become employee IIM like our Infosys Narayan Murthy garu. He did not become IIM graduate, but he started hiring thousands of IIM graduates. So such is the power of entrepreneur. So we hired one IIM guy as our employee, and also somebody's dream may be becoming IPS, right? IPS. So all can't become IPS, but entrepreneurs can hire IPS, because we hired one IPS guy, DIG, retired DIG, as one of our directors. So that is the greatness of Gatiga. Students దగ్గర రావట్లేదు. So being an employer, entrepreneur means you can do a lot of things. You can enjoy the life, you can create jobs, so you can be innovative, as it rightly said. So many things happen. So finally, now I am 65 now. After handing over my business to my son in his last birthday, I am now focusing on again So I got the benefit of transformative life only because of my Indian Air Force life. Now I am in a journey to again prepare people to join armed forces and serve the motherland as I did in my childhood. For that purpose, so we have established, so far we have been maintaining TBR Sainik School, private Sainik School in our Tadepalligudam. So creating opportunities for all our village people. It's a village. So I am so passionate about creating jobs for our own people, and now we have established a defense academy wherein we are going to train the people apart from giving intermediate, NDA, National Defense Academy, preparing them for that so that they can also royally go and get selected in Indian Air Force, Navy or Army as officers and serve the motherland apart from getting a wonderful life, a proud life of serving Indian Air Force or Defense Forces. So this is my last dream towards the end of my life. Like that, if you have a dream, you can achieve. If you don't have a dream, what can you achieve? So I urge everybody to have a dream, to have a goal, to do. If you have a goal only, set your goals, whatever that goal may be. It can be anything, to become a professional, employee, employer, whatever it is. Whatever you want to become, you can become. Whatever you think you can become, there is a science behind it. So if you would like to become an entrepreneur, what should you do for that? Only to attend the classes and go home and enjoy. Suppose you take somebody as a role model. Suppose if you want to become an entrepreneur, study the biographies of Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, those whomever you like, whichever profession you can select them as your model. Success is nothing but modeling. That's what they say. Success is nothing but modeling, taking somebody as an example and following whatever he does in life, you also do it. Whether it is Abdul Kalam, Elon Musk, whatever it is. So read their autobiographies and understand their lifestyle and what all the difficult phases they went through, what all they have learned. If you also start learning those things, or by imitating also, you can become a successful person. That's what I have understood. That's why I wanted to say. Finally, in life, there are so many setbacks. But, what are the setbacks? So we have to, shall we give up after getting setbacks? So even if there is any setback, come back with a, what? Power of resilience, we say resilience, power of resilience. So don't give up despite so many setbacks, defeats. So take big risks. The bigger the risk, higher will be the growth. I had to face lots of difficulties in my life. I can't explain it also. It takes a lot of time for explaining all my difficulties because I have taken, I think you cannot find so many people like me in the society, because started at the humble as a village and only sergeant as a kind of head constable or head clerk kind of person, leading so many people, leading the DAG kind of people, you will not find anywhere. And getting appreciation, I have become, it's not more, I have become a great, favorite of so many high dignity officials also, because of my activities. So, I have told you all about my life, how you can also, everybody has the greatness in your life. You can also achieve greatness with proper mindset. That is most important. Thoughts, there is a saying, our thoughts lead to our words. Our words lead to our actions, right? Our action leads to our habits. If you keep on doing same thing repeatedly for 21 days, it becomes your habit. Your habit leads to your personality, character. So your character leads to your destiny. So what should we change? Change your thoughts, change your life. That is the saying. So change your thoughts, change your life. Entertain positive thoughts, positive frame of mind. If you don't nurture positive thoughts, negative thoughts will take care and only weeds will be there in your mind, not the flowers. If you want flowers, cultivate the good thoughts. So finally I will say, everything start with the only thoughts. Change your thoughts, change your life. Thank you all for giving wonderful opportunity. Thanks to Mohan Rao Garu and all the other dignitaries for giving me the wonderful opportunity of interacting with you and sharing my story. So I think it should, in fact I have written my own story, a book. So I have written my own story as an autobiography because I did my life coach, during certified coach, train the trainer, so many things. During that time they encouraged to write some book. So I wanted to write my own story as a book because I have a lot of stories to share. So I have written my own book and I have done so many webinars with war heroes. All those things are in the YouTube. My YouTube name also, my book name. So I am TBR, T. Bogeshwar Rao. So I always felt that despite all the challenges, I have become unstoppable and I achieved whatever I wanted to achieve. So the book name is also TBR, The Unstoppable. My YouTube and the channel name is also same. So I maintain a group of great people who started a journey at the lower level like me and later on started becoming IAS, IPS, Vice Chancellors, entrepreneurs, kind of doctorates and professors. So I have conducted their webinars also. So that is TBR, The Unstoppable. I want all the students of Vishwani institution to become unstoppable in your own way in your life. Thank you. God bless you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for adorning the occasion and sharing your inspiring journey with all of us. Thank you again for your guidance, sir. Thank you very much. Now the moment has arrived to honor and felicitate our esteemed guest on the dais. Photography team, please take your position, get ready. I request Vice President, sir, and Principal MBA to felicitate our guest of honor, Shri T. Bogeshwar Rao Garu. A huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Check. Hello.
Okay. Thank you. Come join. Thank you, ma'am.
TBR, The Unstoppable.
This is my book.
This is
if I am not marketing, it is available on Amazon also. So this is my story. It is half done. The second part is still yet to come. So this is my story so far.
Sir, this is available in Amazon, sir?
Amazon, yes.
All right, sir.
It's available on Amazon. That I would like to present to you. That is good. And everybody must have a dream to write your own story. So let your story also inspire the world. That should be your motto.
Now I request Professor S. Srikanth to felicitate our Vice President. Now I request everyone to please rise in honor of our national anthem and sing it aloud together. जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंग विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे भारत माता की जय हिंद।